thought I did it.
Should we try again?
One more tune.
Yeah, we'll try again. Three.
You're watching
OneMoreTune.ie. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. We met at work, which was for a EMI Records, doing fairly day-to-day desk jobs, which we have fortunately stopped doing, and we're now running around the globe playing music.
I feel honoured to be part of their marriage, an honorary member. no, it's fine. It's very easy. I mean, we get along very well, and I think we've often said it's quite nice to have a dynamic. We're not like, you know, a group of single boys, teenage boys, you know, who might run around and argue and stuff. Yeah. We're quite sensible, but I don't know. It's quite nice. We don't sort of have any of the we meet a lot of bands that kind of, you know, argue and squabble a lot. It's a bit boring.
And for us, it's like we're married couples, so that's the priority. And the band is just a brilliant, amazing thing that's going on in our lives, and Darren is part of that life as well.
Yeah, but we're friends. We're 3 friends, so you know, we are married.
But we were friends before we were married.
Yeah. But we're friends anyway. As a sort of we're a team. So the fact that we're married, really, you know, it is relevant, but it's not relevant.
The hype that we've had as a band has been nice, but kind of I guess we've been playing live now for over a year, and although maybe people see things in NME or in Q, or we win this Glastonbury competition, it might look like there's loads going on, but actually it's quite a gradual process over maybe 18 months of being in sort of getting out there and doing shows and having people sort of comment on your music.
We really feel the climb, you know. It's not like all of a sudden there's thousands of people there. We've kind of been doing the live thing for so long that you feel it, like you feel it building, and you know it's real. You know what's real and what isn't when you're standing in front of an audience.
We're always going to a new place, and sort of presenting our music to people that have never heard us before. So to us it feels
quite low level
still, and we're sort of in a bit of a bubble because we're always moving around constantly, but at the same time, you know, for someone to say that we're hyped is exciting.
We had we had a first gig in Belgium recently. It was really great.
It's probably the craziest is probably Moscow though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We played in Russia, twice in Moscow, once in St. Petersburg, and every time
it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty full on. They devour this sort of music.
Well, you know, London's a good place as well.
Oh yeah.
Let's pick a place though. Let's pick it. I'd say Moscow is where the crowd is the craziest.
They're the craziest crowd. Moscow.
That's what we're saying as a married couple. What's Darren saying?
I completely agree with you.
There you go.
As always.
That's why it
Moscow.
Works.
That's how it works. It's not a huge, drastic change from what we've done on the singles, but it's definitely got a lot more breadth. Yeah. For sure, a lot more weight, and
you have a bit more scope with an album to maybe do things that are just a bit less sort of going for the pop pound, just sort of letting a song breathe and building songs and having a bit more dynamic within a song. So there will be, I think it's a different experience to the singles to listen to the album.
Hopefully the album's a bit more of a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want someone to listen to the whole thing from start to finish.
So you can't just have like 12 sort of...
You can't have 12 separate moments. They all have to kind of connect together, and I think we've nailed it.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Yeah.